Now, even more important, Andrew gives evidence to U.S. Congress, Harman says. The Labor peer tells Sky News the former prince's arrest means he should provide evidence about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Baroness Harman has said Andrew Mountbatten to Windsor's arrest has heightened the need for him to testify to U.S. politicians about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. It follows the former prince being taken into custody by Thames Valley Police on Thursday to his birthday over allegations of misconduct in a public office. He has previously denied all allegations of wrongdoing. Speaking on the Electoral Dysfunction podcast, Harriet Harman said, "I think it also makes it even more important that Prince Andrew agrees to go to give evidence to Congress on the investigations that they're doing there." Andrew latest to follow live, the U.S. Congress has been publishing documents relating to deceased pedophile Jeffrey Epstein over recent months, the so-called Epstein files. In November, Democrats on the U.S. House Oversight Committee wrote to the former prince, asking him to travel to Washington, D.C. to testify before them about his relationship with the disgraced financier. This followed Mountbatten to Windsor being stripped of his royal titles. Speaking following his arrest, Baroness Harman told Sky News, "Well, I think it was inevitable once there was started to be investigation on Peter Mandelson for leaking information, which was supposedly confidential government, economic, and commercial information, that if those emails appeared to show Prince Andrew when he was trade envoy doing the exact same thing, that he would have to be investigated and arrested as well." Lord Mandelson remains under police investigation over allegations he leaked government information while serving as business secretary to PM Gordon Brown, to something he denies. Politics latest to follow live. Mountbatten to Windsor was appointed by the government as a trade envoy in 2001. He held the role to which gave him had access to senior ministers and business contacts for a decade, in which time he traveled the world promoting the UK. Baroness Harman continued, "I think that this is an absolutely unprecedented moment of huge implications, because I think what's happened is that Epstein emails have broken open the secrecy about how very rich, powerful, and sometimes royal men behave. Remember that Andrew has been arrested by police who are part of His Majesty's constabulary. These are the King's police. If it were to go to court, it is His Majesty's court. But as the Prime Minister said, nobody should be above the law." She said the arrest would have huge implications for the royal family. Her podcast co-host, former Scottish Conservative leader Ruth Davidson, agreed, saying images of police cars arriving at the Sandringham estate in Norfolk to arrest Mountbatten to Windsor are the sort of pictures you never thought you would see. She added, "The human side of me is thinking, thank God the late Queen didn't live to see this, because it would have broken her heart. But then the rational side of my brain kicks in. People who may have committed crimes that we're finding out about through the Epstein trials being opened to should face that in the same way." Ms. Davidson added, "Even the investigations happening now, none of them are touching at the fundamental question of why were young women and girls trafficked around the world to be abused by rich and powerful men, and why are no rich and powerful men being questioned about that element of any of this?"